Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This reading is going to be for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign, Virgos. I feel like there's something coming in, but you may not really quite see it. Feels like some type of, maybe you get some type of offer or opportunity, like a contract, or, could be a raise or a promotion for some of you. I did also vaguely get the energy of expecting, so of course that could be it for some of you as well, or someone that you're connected to. I also felt the energy of a proposal. Okay, let's see, what are the messages for Virgo spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Virgo? As always, if the reading resonates, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe at any point. We're doing a 7-card advice reading for these November mid-months. Got the Fool card here. So yeah, I'm sorry about the let me see if I can adjust this a little bit. I don't know exactly what's going on here. Maybe I should just turn off the light, but then I feel like you can't see the cards. Anyway, I'm not gonna worry about it. Just have to keep going. I feel like, yeah, if some sort of offer opportunity does come in, like, and it might even feel like a little bit of like a risk, but you know the phrase, there is no risk without reward. So I'm getting this energy of like going for it. Okay, we'll see what comes up in your reading as your advice. If you're sort of, going back and forth about a decision, something that you can try is meditating upon that decision and sort of seeing how you feel and where you feel intuitively called and led to go. And you can also try working with clear quartz crystal to help bring you clarity, okay? We'll get a numerology guidance card at the end of the reading. I keep touching that. Okay. King of Wands. So you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, the Empress. So again, definitely could be speaking to some type of marriage proposal or even pregnancy, okay, for some of you. It doesn't have to be you. Remember that readings can reflect you or someone that you're connecting with. 7 of Cups and the 5 of Cups coming up reverse, and the Ace of Cups. Wow. Okay. 2 of Pentacles and the 8 of Swords reversed is your outcome. So with this King of Wands and coming up in the past energy, again, it could be talking about someone that you're connected with, right? A fire energy. Could also be talking about, again, that energy of sort of going for it, taking action on something. Maybe this is actually something that you have that sort of like crossed your mind or that you've thought about, or maybe it was sort of like an opportunity in the past, regardless of sort of the circumstances around that. I feel like this new thing or new opportunity sort of coming in that you may want to go after. Of course, again, it could be someone that you're connected to as well. The Empress energy, or it could be like someone's energy towards you as well, right? The Empress energy coming up in the present, again, sort of speaks to this sort of leveling up kind of energy. I'm just seeing that, some of you, it sort of may have to pertain to your own kind of business or organization, but I'm feeling like something along the lines of legacy building. Okay, it feels really major and like long-term stability and security in your life. So again, whether this is a person, whether this is an opportunity, whether this is, some spark of inspiration that comes to you all of a sudden, I'm just feeling a lot of like, the Empress is all about abundance, of course, as well as beauty. And just look at how she's lavished upon this card. And this really feels like you, Virgo, because we have the World come out here at the bottom. And of course, the World card in the tarot represents you. Again, for some of you, I'm also picking up on that energy of, the Empress can, of course, represent fertility, right? So in the literal sense, but also being sort of fertile with ideas and imagination. 7 of Cups in the reverse in the sort of future facing, or I like to say potential facing energy. 7 of Cups, right, when it's in the upright, can speak to confusion, sometimes having like an abundance of options, right? So it's almost like that saying, the fallacy of choice, right? When you have too many choices, it can almost be limiting, right? Than if you have like fewer choices, which seems limiting, right? It's kind of counterintuitive, but that's just the way that it goes. So with the 7 of Cups reverse, I really like this energy because, again, with that Fool card, and again, perhaps you are an earth sign, right? So grounding is sort of part of your natural tendencies, or if you might struggle with sort of anxiety or depression, you might really benefit from sort of grounding activities, right? The ones we normally talk about: walking, meditation, journaling, etc. There's really so much that you can do to sort of clear and ground your energy. But I feel like you've been working on that. You've been figuring out what works for you, okay, and really finding that balance for yourself, which is lovely. And as a result, you're breaking out of that confusion, right? So maybe you're paring down your choices or your options, or you're finally getting to a place where you feel confident enough and trusting enough of your intuition, and you feel that clarity where you're ready to sort of make a decision, move forward, or take action. Again, remember that it can also be someone to you, okay? Your advice card is the 5 of Cups reverse. So 5 of Cups always talks about looking at the spilled cups of the past, right? Having your attention be like more past focused, asking questions of, why things happen and all that stuff, right? So when we see the 5 of Cups reverse, it's saying, again, coming out of that type of energy, right? Which can, if we're busy sort of focusing on the past and what, quote unquote went wrong, we're not being grounded and sort of aware in the present moment, right? Which determines our future outcomes, right? Where your attention and your thoughts go, that's where the energy flows. So I really like this advice card coming up for you, because again, it's saying, don't worry about things perhaps that didn't work out in the past. Don't worry about what could go right. Think about what could go wrong and really put your attention there. And that's what's coming up here in your environment with the Ace of Cups, okay? Because Ace of Cups talks about pouring into yourself so that you have an abundance and an abundance of love in your life. Okay. And again, I'm getting that there, for some of you, this could be around it's very connected to the heart space, which has been coming up for a lot of the signs in, these readings for this round. Okay. So again, for some of you, it could be talking about taking a relationship to another level, or getting an offer, an opportunity along those lines. For some of you, again, this could be talking about a child, possibly a water sign or an air sign is the energy that I'm picking up on in terms of a child, whether it's you or someone that you're connected to. So water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio; air, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, of course, right? And for others of you, it's not talking about, that like romance or, anything sort of interpersonal like that. This might be talking about work, which actually, I take that back. It can be interpersonal, right? Especially if you are really sort of pursuing your passion and your purpose, which is what I'm getting off of this card in your environment. Now, it does seem like, again, you might have a choice that you may be facing, okay? And that could be what's causing you a little bit sort of worry or hesitation, or, sort of perhaps, feeling like you're going to make the wrong decision, or, bringing up sort of thoughts or feelings that it doesn't have to be like obviously the same exact situation from the past, but maybe something that sort of reminds you of something from the past, right? Or, it sort of puts you back into something that you have sort of felt in the past. So again, the key here is really to find balance, especially within, okay? And with this Pentacles energy, of course, that's your energy, the earth energy. So again, I'm getting this reminder about making sure that you're grounding, okay? You Virgo, like, you might want to, do some sort of like grounding exercise, whether it's breath work. And like if you follow me on social media, you saw that I posted some self-care guidance for the signs this weekend. Your advice was to say loving affirmations to yourself in the mirror 2 times daily for a week. That can be a grounding exercise, right? So it doesn't have to be super intense, doesn't have to take a lot of time, just something to sort of really affirm and check in with yourself, okay? And I do feel like as you do that, you'll become more confident in making this decision, whatever it is may be. And again, you may want to sort of specifically meditate upon the question, okay, that you might be contemplating, or on the choices that you might be thinking about. And again, you might benefit from working with clear quartz crystal just to help to align and promote your intuition and open you up to that kind of clarity. Regardless, your outcome card is the 8 of Swords. Okay, so especially for those of you who may have been sort of trapped and sort of anxious, thinking, having sort of ruminating thoughts, or even a situation or a cycle, whether it be with a person or whether it be related to work work where you just sort of felt like things were not going anywhere. You felt in this sort of, you were in this stuck, or, you know, this card speaks to being stuck or stagnant, but it's a self-imposed kind of energy, right? Because it's basically like we're either keeping ourselves trapped in our thoughts, or we're not allowing ourselves to see perhaps the options out or around, or, you know, figuring out basically though a situation. But again, you're getting that clarity. You or someone close to you, you're making a decision, you're taking action, and you're breaking out of that Eight of Swords. I love it. It's great reading, Virgo. Let's get your numerology card. I just briefly had like a flash of Scorpio energy. We're not really seeing that in your reading necessarily, although obviously there's a lot of Cups energy, right? So, and I did mention Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in terms of a child, but I'm not really sure in what, you know, maybe it's something that happened during Scorpio season, which, are we still in Scorpio season, or have we? I'm not sure if we've transitioned yet. I'm not sure. The number 6, love, which came up for another sign, possibly Gemini. I can't remember exactly. Okay, let me read for this card and then we'll close out your reading, Virgos. I'm not going to hold up the card. So number 6, love. I love when this card comes out. This card indicates a need to see the world through the eyes of love and to remember at all times that only love is real. When you look beyond the illusion to see the beauty in the world, you align yourself with source and the intentions of your soul. Because you attract what you are when you see through the eyes of love, that's what will surround you in all areas of your life, right? And that's what we were talking about with the Ace of Cups. This card also indicates a need to go within to recognize and address any limiting thoughts and beliefs that are holding you back from experiencing love. This is a time when you must first ask yourself, am I truly open to giving and receiving love? Do I truly believe that I am worthy of love? And do I really believe that love exists for me? Because love only comes when you believe that it exists, when you're open to giving and receiving it, and when you know that you are worthy. The affirmation here says, I see through the eyes of love and attract more love into my life. To that point, as I was reading, I actually think this card might have also come up in Aries. Again, I don't quite remember, so, you know, don't hold me to that. But if you want to go check out those readings, if you have those signs prominently in your chart, or you're dealing with someone of those signs, definitely feel free to do that, because you can watch for your many placements and you can also cross watch. So Virgos, that has been your November mid-month reading. I hope that it resonated. It's a really, really nice reading here for you. Again, if you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do so through my website. If the reading resonated, like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you care to donate to the channel, there are ways to do that down below. And I also have a monthly newsletter that you can subscribe to. Everything's down below in the description box. At any rate, thanks for watching, Virgos, and I look forward to seeing you in the next reading. Bye.